Hello everyone, welcome back to Techopolis. So between episodes, been a tiny bit busy. Oh god, it's so loud over here. I've got a bunch of muffler upgrades for all of these. I upgraded these to use these enrichment chambers and... Oh, much better. Yeah, the enrichment chambers and the basic smelting factories. And all of these have got speed, energy, and muffler upgrades now. I also did a bunch of stuff between episodes, blimey, yeah. So first thing is, this is now a spirited reactor. I made myself a spirited one, because I didn't know if we'd like keep up on power if I made all of these. So these are the factories, plus they've got speed, and basically these take like 600 if they're running at full speed. 600 RF per tick for each one of these. So this is 600, this is 600. So it's 1200 per tick for each of these. It's quite a lot of power. So I made myself spirited. I also set up, I think it's back here. No, that's my manulin. There's my manulin. I was looking for that. I set up a magma crucible here, and that gets us the molten technium. I was thinking about it. I was going to use the basic technium ingots, but that turns it into... So if I go to molten technium, molten tech, this stuff. So for the elite, you get 30 millibuckets worth. For the basic, you only get 10. And even the advanced, you get 20. So you double it with the resources you get from... Wow, you just need to add the resources to make the advanced technium, which, if you remember, is this stuff here. I think getting all the resources from here, other than the treated wood, everything else should be like quicker. I mean, bronze is kind of a pain because we need to use both copper and tin, and then we need to induction smelt them together. Did I ever upgrade this? I never did. Okay, let's get yeah, we need to get resonant component. So get that one going. I didn't take it out of here because I knew that it would need to use this. I'm going to make that, wow, as quick as it can be. I also went around underneath and I converted all of the bits, well, not all of them, like obviously these ones over here are still using the lapidaries, but I converted all the bits that aren't using lapidaries, that were using dynamos, so not just lapidaries, it was coal and stuff like that. Yeah, I converted those over to use the flux points. Like this one over here is using a flux point. I think the one over here, yeah, this is now running off this flux point over here. I just linked all of these up. Should really do some tidy up, but I think this might actually be our last episode, because I kind of said to myself I would stop playing this pack once we got a final technium. I kind of want to play until we've got the creative energy cell. So final technium. So uses for this, you can make yourself a nitro. You make all of the add-ons for tinkers. I'm not going to go for any of the add-ons for tinkers because it's just, I don't know, feels like a bit of a waste. We're not really using tinker stuff that much. I mean, we are. We've got like, you know, pick and sword and stuff, but anyway, where were we? We were looking at this. So we can make the controller. That basically means that it doesn't use power. It's just, it can be used infinitely, which would be really useful because we are making, well, it is taking quite a hefty amount of power now. So if I pop downstairs, get to this, it's taking 1200, which is not that much. It's about the same as both of these running at the same time. as in one of these machines and one of these machines running at the same time. So it's not too bad. But the other thing that we can make is this creative energy cell. And that does require us to get some nitro, which does require a nether star. I don't know if I can be bothered to actually get a nether star. Also, every time I log in now, I seem to get this one probe thingy. But my one probe didn't reset, so it's fine. Interesting. Anyway, this... oh, I need to get a flux point for this. Flux point. And flux points are still pretty slow because it needs to... oh god, which one is it? One of these does... oh no, it's this one here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it needs to make these crystalline thingies. Might be worth putting a final Technium in this to speed it up because it's so slow. But yeah, what I was saying about the final Technium, the molten... oh, I never put anything in this one here, but I don't think it needs too much. But yeah, this only this only makes 10 millibuckets, and we need 1,000 millibuckets to, which is a bucket, right, to make the final Technium. So if I was to do the final, I'm not even sure I can make it right now. Oh, I'm so close though. I need 2 diamond. If I was to make this, then it would require, it requires me to craft 111 basic Technium. Whereas we can, well, it's still going to require, well, it will require half that if we go and tell it to only craft the second Technium, the advanced Technium. I think I might actually do that. Technium. Molten Technium. Here we go. So if we do it in the magma crucible, which is what we're going to do, it's this one here. I don't really want to go up to this because remember this takes this crystalline stuff, which is ridiculously slow. So I am going to do this one here. And I'll replace this with this. And now, if I click on this... oh, we actually have everything now. We must have got a couple of diamonds during that time we were talking. But if we look in here, it says 61 basic Technium. And then 59 of the advanced Technium. Yeah, because it takes 2... yeah, if I didn't show you the recipe for this. What is the final Technium plate used for? Nothing. Brilliant. Yeah, sorry. In here, it takes 2 plates, 2 of every single type of plate, so that's 16 right there. Wait. No, that's 12. 12 basic Technium, because each of these requires the basic Technium, right? So that's 12 here. Plus, it also requires, yeah, a bunch of this as well, because each of these takes... so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it requires 10 of these, and then however many it takes to make the molten Technium. And I did get myself an end Technium. So to craft one of these, I first needed... well, I set up the craft for the end slime crystals. I don't think I've showed that. But all that required is, if I hop up here, I got myself a purple tree. This was in the end. I just popped out there. Why is it on fire? Oh no, it's not on fire. Down here is on fire. Brilliant. Yeah, I popped out to the end and I took some shears and I got some of these slimy leaves. I got some of this heartwood, and yeah, it's just chugging away, getting us some ender slime balls. Oh, when you hit it just right, you go like flying. But yeah, yeah, I made one of these because I think last episode we made a nether technium. I don't think I ever ticked off. Yeah, I made a cover earlier and that completed this quest line. So that one is now done. The only one I haven't done here is the sawmill, which is quite interesting. I should probably make that, but nah. Let's have a look back at the quests. So flux networks, I finally made a flux block. I could go pick up the point and then make these two things, but I'm not going to either. I mean, I can at least tick yes on both of these. Ultimate Technium, I've done all of this. Minor tier 5, I just haven't picked up any glowstone yet. This is going to be loud, so apologies. What do you mean? Oh. Yay. So that's all of them done. In here. For the miner. Nether stuff. I'm not even going to bother getting a nether star, because I don't think it's we need to, right? Did I never get a netherite ingot? Let's get one of those, why not? There you goes, quest. I'm not going to do any of the rest of this, I don't think. Nether Technium, I never made any of this. I'm not going to make the pickaxe either, but we can do that. What was it? No. At Tinkers. That's going to go off and make me some of that. Which one is it? I think yeah, there you go. It's that one there. Where did it go? There you go. It's a bit of a quest right there. And another Technium, which I don't actually have any of right now. I did put that back in. I did. Good. That's going to go off and make me that. I can put this, just chuck it back in there. There we go. I'll chuck everything back in. So that'll go off and make me a nether Technium. Then we've done this chapter already. This one is just a bunch of ticking. And then the last one is just get our dragon egg back out. So a little twirl I did there. What's next? Okay, so we can say tick to that one because we've done that. And then we just need to pick up one of each of these. So we can do that. Oh, poo, no we can't because they're all being... We need to grab it before it goes into our processing. So, which ones was it? It was these ones. Alright, you can go back in now. I didn't put any upgrades in these, I just realised, but it's been chugging along nicely. Did I not get the quest for that? What's this then? Oh, I need to come out. Okay, fair enough. And then now I can... Okay, now I can come up here and grab one of each of these. Chuck them back in. Perfect. So that is that one completed. Infused ender ingot. I never pulled one out of my system. I can just start that one going. I'm still crafting this. Why is it still crafting this? It's very weird. Is it because this thing is full up? Is this one that's doing it? Yes, maybe. Maybe it's just broken. Okay, that's fine. It probably got taken by this. I'll tell you what, I'll cancel that one as well. And we'll do one of those. And get that go off and hopefully finish everything up. What it need to do is processing the lumium, and it's processing all the N slime as well, so that's over here. You've got 2 in you, that's weird. Really need to get the linkage amplifiers for these. I'm going to do 30 because they normally come in 3s, right? So just chuck those in whenever we can. And anyway, let's go back to the quest, have a look. So we've done that one now. I've got an Technium ingot. Unless I used it. Nope. There it is. There's the quest. I was actually holding off, like, actually taking that out of my system until just a minute ago because I wanted to get the quest on camera, as it were. And then the last one is just the final Technium. It's the final Technium. But I've used some diamonds. Brilliant. Okay. Well, we'll wait for these to sort of finish processing. Let's take diamonds. Must do somewhere. Yeah, these don't, so should be fine. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll come up here and sit with our doggo. You've got a weird hat on, mate. And we're just going to wait for that to come in, and then we'll set off the craft for the final Technium ingot, which will it will probably take a while. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back when we've got enough diamonds to do that. I found out what my issue was, and that was over here. I removed this importer when I was like changing out all of the like dynamos. I accidentally removed this importer, so I was like, why is it not getting the refined glowstone or whatever it is to make the lumium? And then I realised, I was like, I wonder if it's something over here. I was messing about over here yesterday when I was doing some stuff. And that would be why. There you go, now it's making some more. I think this worked out pretty well, if I'm honest. Using these and it going into a chest first and then going into the compressor. Yeah, I think it went pretty well. So that should have now... Oh, now it has to actually do one of these. It takes a while. Did I tell it to do linkage amplifiers and did it do it? It did. Yes, please. Let's do that. Should be able to handle the power that it's drawing. Just makes it a lot quicker. I think this one here is just for... Yeah, this will make this super quick. It's already got it. This one's only got 2. We can make a thingy for that later, I think. Oh, wow. That's got it in there. This one doesn't have any, but I barely use it, but might as well chuck them in. Don't even need this thing anymore because we've got flux. What about this thing? I knew that this was a... Oh yeah, I've got them all as well. I put them all in here as well, so I've ended up with 9 extras. I did decide... Yeah. So, actually, this is another thing I did. I upgraded the grout thing, the thing that gets us the sand, gravel, and clay. It's now using the... Well, it's tier 5. It's the highest tier you can be. So, if I hop down here, you can see it's actually quite big. this is flush with everything else, and it goes down one more level than I first anticipated. This wasn't working for ages, and I was like, why is that? And then I realised it's because it needs one more level. So this is getting us loads of sand, gravel, and clay. That's pretty quick. I just put an upgrade in there to make it even quicker, because we were running really low on sand and clay. And in fact, I can't remember where I put it, but I did make a thing somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, here it is. This is just crushing down some cobble into gravel, and sometimes you get sand. So that is increasing our sand by quite a bit. This has also got some upgrades in it, so it will, you know, only start voiding when it needs to. The clay's going up nicely as well. I think that's everything, you know. Did I ever make that flux point? I just realised, yes, I did. There you go. Now this has got power. So everything is now automated. Oh, I should probably, before I set the craft going, I should probably show this one off. This is to get us molten enderium. So molten enderium, there is no other recipe for it. Molten. Oh, hello. Enderium. I don't believe there's any other recipe for this, because I did look. I looked. You can't like just put some enderium blend in a magma crucible and it will like spit out the molten version, I don't believe. Saying that, I never tried. I've got some enderium because it made some earlier. And I have a couple of magma crucibles down here. Yeah, it won't let me put it in there. So that means that I had to go the Tinker's route. And this is what I came up with. So this is a 6 by 2. As in it's 6 this way, 2 this way, and 2 up as well. So you can fit 2 crafts of this, because there's 6 items that go in. 2 ender pearls, 1 diamond, 3 lead go in here. And then on the back here, all I've got is exporter with the crafting upgrade for the blazing blood, because we set that automation up yesterday. Or the day before yesterday for you, because it's coming out a bit later. And then this is only pulling, so I had a bit of an issue to begin with because I was a bit silly and I forgot that you need to set a filter on this. So you can either use the blue version of this, where you put a can of something in there and then it will only extract that one type. Or you can do what I did, which is you just put the filter on the importer itself with a whitelist mode, which is what I ended up doing. So I got the molten enderium. You can actually just drag it in, which is what I did, and put it on whitelist. You got to make sure it's whitelist, because this was on blacklist for a little bit, and I was like, why is everything coming in? So yeah, you want that happening. When you request it, it will put in the 2 ender pearls, the 1 diamond, and the 3 lead. That will go in here, and as you see, there's 12 in here, so it can hold 2 recipes worth. They will melt down, they will combine, and then they'll go out this seared drain right here. So that's how I'm making the enderium. I think that was the only one that was like a bit of a pain when it came to the end. Where is it? Technium. That was the only one that was a bit of a pain for the end Technium, because it needs to make some enderium. Although it might have some in its buffer already, because I messed up a little bit. It's getting pretty full, this storage disk. Yeah, it's got some already because I did a mess up earlier. Oh, I never got this one out, did I? But anyway, there's the nether Technium. So, I think with all that vamping that I just did, we should be able to hit start, and we will get ourselves a final Technium. So I'm just going to let my refined storage disaster, as what I'm calling it. Look at this. Ridiculous amount of crafters and cables everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to let that just go off and do its thing. And we will be back with the result. I just managed to catch it because I forgot to turn the auto input and output on this. Oh, poo. I was going to see how long it took. But yeah, that should be a final Technium. Right there. Oh, amazing. Awesome. So, if we were to get infinite power, which, by the way, if you get infinite power, the other quest, this one here, it's kind of not worth doing. I mean, once you've got infinite power, you might as well make this one as well, but the only reason you would ever do this is because then it doesn't cost power, but you're going to get infinite power from the other one anyway. So you might as well. Let me chuck this back down here. I put a fluid interface underneath it. That's why it was like that. But yeah, you might as well make the creative energy cell. Anyway, I think that is kind of the end of the pack. I've been thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to do a world download for this, because I mean, the whole point of this pack is to, you know, learn all of the automations yourselves. Maybe get really up close and personal with refined storage or applied as well, applied energistics. Why does it say that there's a red bit right here? Oh, it's this thing. Yeah. I thought there was like another monster here. But yeah, as I was saying, so I saw a lot of people do this pack, and they had, what, like 10 episodes? You might have noticed that I've got half a stack of episodes here. I've got 32. And that is because you got to take your time. You got to enjoy the pack itself. And that's what I've been doing. I've been really enjoyed this pack. Ben Law, I think his name is, has really outdone himself, or his team. It's not just one person, is it? It's a big group of people. They've really outdone themselves with this pack, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. Even the times that it took to like craft stuff, like when I had to just sit here and wait for stuff to craft. That stuff is really important, I think, because it gives you time to sort of reflect and understand like what to do next. It gives you some planning time, which is always useful. So anyway, they're kind of my silly final thoughts for this pack. I thought it was a brilliant pack, very well designed. I really like the use of these miners and everything. It's just been awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. I'm not going to replace this series with anything for a bit, because I think I'm going to focus on my Enigmatica 6 expert mode playthrough, which I have been releasing alongside this. I did obviously complete, or stop doing the all the mod series. So Enigmatica 6 is going to be the pack that we play. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.